Hey.
Did everything go?
Yeah, so far so good. You know, I want you to call me when you get to work and just let me know if there's a change in Alcazar's condition, okay?
I would if I were going to the hospital.
Well, you're dressed for work?
Yes, I am. Okay, Jason, look, when I had that blow up at Elizabeth, I kind of lost my temper and quit my job. Only confront Elizabeth about her endless excuses to visit you. I also had a little run-in with Miss Sneed.
Your favorite person?
Yes, my favorite person. And she was about to bust me and Elizabeth for going at it. And then Epiphany ran interference. And then once Miss Sneed left, Epiphany chewed me out because I was ungrateful to Elizabeth. So I simplified everything for everyone and I just quit my job.
Are you sure about this?
Jason, I've thought about it, and what else am I going to do? I mean, yeah, I like the job. I hated Miss Sneed. Then there's Elizabeth, and we clearly don't get along. So what am I going to do? I'm going to find another job.
All right, it's your decision, you know?
Okay, let's hear you say that if I decide to work for your family.
I didn't
Just hear me out, okay? There's a position at the LQ that might work for me, and if they give me a shot, I think I could do really, really good. It's just, it's up to you.
I mean, you can work for whoever you want to work for.
Yeah.
Even the Quartermains, though I'm not sure why
I know,
you
but I know it's hard for you to deal with them.
It's better, you know, it's better than it used to be. The Quartermains, we give each other space now. It's sort of like a truce.
And if I throw myself in there, it might upset the delicate balance.
I would just, really, I would hate to see you think you're going for a regular job and then you get pulled into their craziness.
Okay, well, I'll consider myself warned. I think after everything I've been through, Quartermains don't scare me.
What is this, Dylan?
Acting like a 5-year-old child, throwing a tantrum. You need to speak to her.
I've told Carly she has to marry you. That's it.
Can you tell her again, maybe in a different way?
No, she gets it, okay? She just has to put up this fight to prove she loves Jax. Once everyone's convinced, she'll marry you.
We're talking about a matter of days.
She's not going to let you go to prison.
Well, she's acting like marrying me signals the apocalypse, and I gotta be honest with you. Hurts my feelings a little bit.
There is a painful history between you two, and she's afraid to go back there. Just be patient.
My future is in her hands. You know how that makes me feel?
You need to trust her, okay? Just make it clear that she's doing you a favor, and once you promise her that this is a marriage of convenience...
Who says it's a marriage of convenience?
Miss McCall is here to see you, Miss Tracy.
I don't have time for Miss McCall.
Oh, you know what? You know what? This whole conversation is pointless. Okay, I was born into a rabid pack of wild hyenas, and my only wish is that I had been found under a bush. Thank you very much.
Listen,
thank you. No.
If I find out that you and your conscience have gone to the media,
This poor kid's in for a lifetime of therapy.
He's out of control, Tracy. You've got to rein him in. And what are you doing here?
Well, I am applying for a job.
He wants to marry Jax.
Do you really think Jax is gonna make her
It
happy?
doesn't even matter what I think or what you think. Carly's going to do what she wants to do.
If I don't marry Carly, I go to prison. It don't get much simpler than that.
Okay,
Jason.
Carly cares about you. When it counts, she is going to end up on your side. She will marry you to save you. But it would be unfair to take advantage of the situation.
You go ahead. Well, you know, you're gonna think what you want to think. She just needs to remember the good times, and could be a second chance for us.
Yeah, she said she wanted a second chance.
I gotta convince her otherwise. I'm not gonna hurt her this time.
Hey, Dad.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hi.
I didn't know you were coming over.
Well, do you think that we should live here now that you and Mom are going to get married?
If I can avoid salvage, shipping. Oh, 6 months as a file clerk at the PCPD. Wow. Imagine the heights you will hit with a high school diploma.
I have taken my GED. I'm waiting for the results. I do feel really good about it.
Wow. That's special.
I'll take it from here, Tracy. Jason is in love with Sam, and that makes her family. And there is always a place for family in ELQ.
Are you alone?
I am. Why are you here?
Don't think I'm incapable of defending or avenging Lorenzo.
Okay. You have a child who may lose her father. Don't risk depriving her of her mother, too, by doing something stupid.
You can frisk me if you'd like. I'm unarmed. I'm not wired for sound.
Just tell me what you want.
Someone tried to kill Lorenzo last night. Someone injected his IV with a drug that caused him to have a heart attack. I want to know what you know about it.
Nothing. I mean, it wasn't me. It wasn't anyone acting on my orders.
Then I want you to help me figure out who else wants Lorenzo dead.
You go.
Thank you.
I can easily see how you have outgrown salvage work. It's really a job for a vagabond, a gypsy. No, my dear young girl, I think you have other dreams in mind.
I do. I really do. I've just been looking for something that's, I don't know, something maybe a little bit more consistent.
Well, you see, salvage work is not exactly a career for a pregnant woman or a young mother. Am I getting close?
Anything's possible.
Well, I have to tell you that Jason is my favorite grandson. He is. And as you could see from the debacle that was ensuing when you arrived, he is the only one with a modicum of sense or backbone or ambition. And he's the only one with Lila's eyes.
No, I've always thought Jason had beautiful eyes. I only wish that I would have known Lila so much better.
Oh, yes. You see, I imagine that you and Jason have discussed having children. And I can't imagine that either of you would want to see your offspring grow up in the world that Jason inhabits.
Mr. Quatermain,
No. Edward, please.
Sorry. Edward, it is way too soon for Jason and I to be even discussing a future of children
But
that
listen,
we don't even have yet.
I can promise you this, dear. If you have Jason's baby, that child will be assured of its future. Boy or girl, that child will be my favorite heir, the one to whom I will entrust, the future of my company and my family.
The Quatermains are my family, even if we can't stand each other half the time. They consider you family. So, here's some advice. You should cut Alcazar loose.
I can't believe that you, of all people, are actually giving me the danger speech.
I don't do speeches. Okay? I'm only saying that Alcazar has some very powerful friends that can turn into powerful enemies.
Yeah, well, I've dealt with mobsters before. I'm not afraid of you.
No, these people are in the government, Sky. They're untraceable and unstoppable, and they wouldn't think twice about hurting you if you get in their way.
If the woman who had just given birth to your child was lying in a hospital bed clinging to life, even if she had the most powerful enemies in the world, I can't see you walking away from her to save yourself. There are things and people worth risking everything for.